Basically, just to explain what PEMF is, pulse electromagnetic field, what it does is it seeks out your weak cells inside your body. What this machine does is it sends pulse electromagnetic field into the body. It's going to tell me where your weak cells are. I feel a tapping sensation, okay? It feels. Yeah. So this is weaker.
Wow.
You feel lighter?
Wow, I would have such a hard time doing this before.
Yes. We're actually going to bring your hip forward all the way. In this hand, you'll put it right there. You can bend your elbow. You want actually to support your weight with this. Bring your chest almost all the way down like this, and then raise this. Then you'll feel it more right here.
Okay.
You feel that?
Yeah.
We're first going to take off all electrical items, watches, your wallet, credit cards, key fobs. No, that's okay.
That's okay.
Just anything electric.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it right here. Do you have any implants? Do you have anything electronic inside you? Any metal from any surgeries? No. Okay. And I'm saying you used to. Are you still body lifting?
That was a long time ago, but I still lift regularly.
You do. Okay. And what do you focus on in terms of?
Usually, I split it 4 times a week. Each body part: chest, back, shoulders, legs, and then I'll play basketball or do cardio.
Okay.
Another day.
And so, with the pain, do you have difficulty running, playing basketball, lifting, deadlifts?
It only happens when I run.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. But when you play basketball, change of direction, that doesn't bother you too much. Okay. Okay. So what we'll start with is I'm going to have you face up, lie down. Basically, just to explain what PEMF is, pulse electromagnetic field. What it does is it seeks out your weak cells inside your body. So our bodies are made out of cells. And when you have injuries, your cells are either weakened or you have also dead cells. And then you've got new cells trying to come in and help. When you have an injury, they tend to clump up. And so the healing process is very slow. And so to regenerate your cells normally, it takes a long time for the body to do it, especially when there's an injury. What this machine does is it sends pulse electromagnetic field into the body. It's going to tell me where your weak cells are. I can't tell it where to go. So through your feedback, I'm going to move the accessories around. You'll tell me, oh, this is where it hurts. Okay. A lot of times people will come in, especially men, they'll say, no, I don't have pain. Okay, let's try. Yeah. And then they'll say, oh, why? I have pain. Because this will seek out the weakened cells. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're basically recharging your cells and allow the body to flush out your dead cells, and then it's going to recharge your existing cells, and then it's going to invite the new cells to come in. And that's how we kickstart the healing process. So much like charging a battery, we can't go from 0 to 100 right away. So we're going to start 10%, 20%, 30%. So today we're going to attempt to start the healing process. You said it was your right side?
Yes.
Okay. So head here, legs here, and we have several accessories. I'm going to use what is called the paddles. So I'm going to sandwich this, so I'm going to have you lay on it. So I will start with this. So we treat a lot of athletes, everybody from the everyday mom, dad, lola, titos, to the business person, to athletes, construction workers, doctors, everyone that has any kind of pain. We can utilize this to almost diagnose where the pain is. So if some people will say, oh, I've got really, strong pain here, but the source might come from here, but you feel the pain here. And what's interesting is when I put it here, you'll feel pain, and we want to mimic that pain. But when I bring it here, it hurts even more. And what that tells me is the source of the pain is here. You're feeling it here because basically your muscles are playing tug of war. And this side is losing, that's why you feel it on a regular basis. This side is the source of the pain. So when we release this side, it releases the pain on the other side as well. Okay, but in your case, I think it's because the ITB, you still might feel it on the other side.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's stronger on the other side as well. Okay, so let's have you lie down. Okay, and then if you could raise your hip, and I'm just gonna put this right, okay, that's good. Okay, then I'm gonna put this on top. You're gonna feel a tapping sensation, okay? And then we usually use a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being very strong, 1 being very weak. So to the best of your knowledge, let me know when you think you're at a level 5, okay? I'm gonna put this right here for now. Start to feel it?
Yeah.
So it's like a tapping sensation, right? It's a tapping and a deep massage at the same time. Okay. Let me know when you think you've reached a level 5.
Okay. That's like a level 3.
Okay.
4, 5.
Okay. So we'll get you comfortable with the level 5 first, and then we'll slowly work our way to maybe like a level 7. Okay. And what we really want to do is mimic the highest level of pain that you normally feel. Okay. Is it getting stronger, weaker?
Yeah, it's pretty consistent.
Okay, good. And sometimes I'll move it here to see if that hits even harder, weaker.
Weaker.
Okay, right there. Yeah, okay. If you want me to lower it, just let me know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So the slightest movement, the cells are there. The weakened cells are there. The cells are talking to me through your reaction.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It's good, man. It feels good.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you're done with this, you're going to feel lighter. I just had a PVA player come, and he had something similar. It wasn't the IT band, but it was his labrum. So he had a lot of pain when he would do this. He came, we treated him. He did a couple of stretches. Next day he went to go play a game and he got player of the game.
Oh, nice.
He had a good game.
That's great.
So mentally, it allows even professional players to be a little bit more aggressive. Because as we all know, once you pass, I don't know how old you are, but once you pass 30 years old, it's downhill.
Yeah.
So the pain kind of gets you mentally, and it restricts you. Well, by knowing that you have something like this and taking the pain away, it does allow even professional athletes to play a little bit harder than normal.
Yeah. I would say that ever since I turned 30, I'm 34 now.
Ah, okay.
I've had multiple injuries. I've had 2 hairline fractures on my wrist.
Oh, wow.
I had the plantar fasciitis, the clicking hip syndrome, and then now this.
I see. For your plantar, did you go to PT for it?
Yes.
Okay, and where did they work on? Bottom of your foot, or?
Yeah, they worked on the bottom and actually the entire leg. They
Entire
were
leg,
saying
okay.
that the source was actually coming from here.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with this, we've treated people 2 sessions and no more plantar.
Wow.
So we start exactly from here and we work down the leg, especially in the calf, and we focus. And then the last thing we do is actually work on the plantar.
Nice.
Because the plantar is hardly the area that will cause pain, it's the recipient of pain. So it comes from elsewhere. So we treat everything else and then the plantar just goes away. So when I do this, it might be even stronger. Yeah, okay.
Sorry to feel it on the other side as well.
Ah, good, okay. So can you turn your foot open like this? Yes, okay. I might. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna lower this and I'm gonna have you lift your hip. I'm gonna push this to the other side. Right there. Sorry, okay. Right, now tell me if this side, how this side feels.
Ah!
Yeah, so this is weaker.
Ah!
This side hurts more. You want me to lower it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, just a bit.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
So this side we were at 53.
Okay.
This side is 37.
Oh wow.
So this is why I was saying, don't be surprised if this side hurts more, because this side is probably the source. This is what's tight, and it's pulling on this side. You have what's called piriformis muscle here.
Okay.
It sits right above your sciatica. So those two muscles tend to play tug of war a lot. So this side is winning, this side is losing, is why you're getting all the pulling here and affecting your ITB.
Oh. Oh. So my
Now this is a very sensitive area, that's why you feel it more. But the shoulders, elbows, lower back, it's not as, not mid back, knees, it's a different.
Yeah.
These areas tend to make you squirm, make everyone squirm a little bit. Okay, so in 35 seconds, you're gonna feel this die down. This is everyone's favorite part.
Okay.
When it dies down, they say, oh, so good. Okay. How's the strength level? Pretty high up?
I can. You can
Okay.
pump it up a little bit.
How's that?
Yeah.
Okay. So in about 15 seconds, this is gonna die down. Okay. We got in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right there. Feels good, huh?
I actually liked the moment it was on.
Was it? Okay, let me have you sit up and walk around for me. And then we got to let the muscle release a little bit because you were, tightening up earlier. So we're gonna, release.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Right? You feel the release?
Yeah. Wow.
You feel lighter?
Wow, I would have such a hard time doing this movement before.
Yes. Ah, there you go.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's so fast.
So just one session. So this plus working out, this combination for X amount of treatments is how it's going to cure you.
Wow.
Yes.
That's so wild. Oh wow, that's great. Okay, I actually feel like I could run now. Wow.
Very nice, very nice. So then, us guys, we go and we overdo it, and then it might come back again.
Yeah.
So we did release it, but we didn't release it all the way. So basically, if we use this as an example, right, where the muscles have 2 points, correct? You got right side, left side, and it's doing this. One side was stronger than the other, right? So in this case, the other side that you didn't feel too much pain was the culprit of pulling. So we released this, and then now this guy felt a little bit of release. But we started on the side that was more painful, but when we got to here, you felt more pain here, right? So now that it's better, it hasn't quite gone here yet. It's still a little bit tight. So I would be careful of not overdoing any exercises.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if it does come back, I would say, you're very active. So probably 2-3 sessions and, some good exercise should just take care of it.
All right.
I don't think you'll have this issue.
Oh, that's
yeah.
great. Okay.
So while the ITB was being pulled, the source was here, so we probably released the ITB as well. Okay. So hopefully you don't feel anything in the knee going forward.
Yeah.
If you do, it just means we got to treat it a little bit more, and then we may also have to treat the knee a little bit.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Very nice. Can you show me some of the clamshells that you do?
Yeah, so
Okay.
usually I would get like a band.
Sure. What we have these bands.
Yeah, I think the
Okay.
thickness of the bands I would usually use is something like this.
Okay.
Then I would it around here. I might just go on my side. And open it like that.
Okay, so very nice. So what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna bring your hip forward all the way. In this hand, you'll put it right there. You can bend your elbow. You want actually to support your weight with this. Bring your chest almost all the way down like this, and then raise this. Then you'll feel it more right here.
Okay.
You feel that?
Yeah.
So that's where you wanna feel it.
So much.
Harder, right?
Yeah.
So this, you don't even have to use this. You can do this without the band at first, and then as you get stronger, then you can use this. Okay.
How many reps successfully?
So I would say, just do in the beginning, just do 2 sets of 10.
2 sets.
Yes, until this gets looser.
Okay.
All it is it's tight. It doesn't mean that you don't have the muscle to do it. It's just that it's really tight. Okay. So you don't want to overdo. So one thing about stretch, a lot of people injure themselves by overstretching. So I would say stay about within 80%. Don't try to go 100 because you might injure yourself. Okay. Especially when the muscles are tight. Okay, because the muscles have to end up moving like this, but you're tight right now, and that's why it's creating that pain for you. Yeah. It's not that you're not strong enough. You're plenty strong enough, but it's got to loosen up. Okay. So that is a better clamshell for you than the other one, because when you have your hip back, you're really more using this. But you felt it more here, right? Yes. So this is where you want to target. This is the source of the pain. Okay. So when you come forward like that, make sure you feel it there. Okay. And then there's another one. Oh, you know what? You could take this off. There's also one more. Can you go back to the clamshell? Okay. So this time you're going to straighten out and extend your legs. Okay. Bring this foot and line it up to your toe. Okay. And then you're going to turn your foot in just a little bit, and then now raise it up. Same thing. Lean forward, hips forward. Okay. Straight up and down. Same thing. You should feel it right here. Yeah. So same thing. 2 sets of 10. Do both every morning, and you should start to feel a lot more loose here.
Oh wow, yeah, that's a great stretch. Oh wow. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Amazing.
You're very welcome. Thanks for coming by today.